name is Henry. I'm an Android tech lead here at Appsfactory since 2021, and I'm at Appsfactory since 2016. And I started here after my studies directly here in Leipzig. And yeah, the Android department is like the biggest department here at Appsfactory. And yeah, why is it interesting? An interesting department? Yeah, we have a lot of different device types. We have of course, phones and tablet devices, but we also have TVs with Android. We have watches, and we have cars, Android automotive. And it's also super challenging, and also from technical perspective, super interesting, because there are a lot of different device sizes. We have a lot of different manufacturers which push the Android system to its limit, and that's like super interesting and challenging at the same time. The most important topic for us was that we have completely overhauled our ground rules, our scripts, and our technologies for new projects and also for existing ones. And there we have increased our consistency across all projects. We have raised our quality standards even more, because we have updated our pipeline scripts, we have updated our quality mechanism, and we also have adapted the newest technologies. Like one example is Jetpack Compose, the new or not even so new framework for UI, and we are using Compose now in every new project. We have adapted it in existing projects for new features, and this was a big step for us last year, and it's awesome to see how we have released apps with Compose, how developers are already feeling familiar, completely familiar with it, and that's like our main topic, the ground rules and the newest technologies in projects. That's amazing to see. Yeah, our biggest and the main topic of this year is Kotlin multi-platform. First of all, what is Kotlin multi-platform? It means that Android and iOS work on the same project, on the same code base. They have the same code base. That means they have the code shared for the logic of the app, but the UI is purely native. So we are, as Android developers, we are still using Jetpack Compose for our UI. We write our UI natively and have full control over it. But the logic is written in Kotlin, which is shared across iOS and Android. And yeah, this is like our main focus, because KMP became stable last year, and this is why we push all of our focus on it. How can we make processes more effective between Android and iOS? How can we increase consistency, because we now have the same logic, the same source of our data in those apps, and it's like our goal to optimize our processes in the KMP field, to push our guidelines further, and we also want to evaluate how can we maybe integrate KMP into existing projects. That's also something which is interesting to see. Yeah, Android automotive is also a very interesting topic for this year. It's also on our agenda, because a lot of car manufacturers are moving into this direction. They are adapting their infotainment system, and they want to use Android automotive for that. So it's interesting for us from market perspective, but also from technical perspective. It's super interesting, but also challenging, because on Android automotive, everything is possible. We work closely together with the system, with the platform. So if something doesn't work, like in the old-fashioned app development, we are limited by the boundaries of the operating system of Android, but in Android automotive, we can push these limits further. So if something is not working, we can just change the platform, the system, and this is also interesting and challenging from a technical perspective. And the goal here is that we raise the awareness that we are doing it, that we share the knowledge how we do it, that we share the knowledge about the challenges we are having with this, and while doing that, we can also maybe integrate even more third-party apps into the Android automotive sector, like newspaper apps and something like this, and this will be our goal in the long run. Yeah, and another topic is AI coding assistant. So an assistant based on UI which is helping us during and after development, in the development. So what does it mean? It has two aspects. First of all, it generates us code, so it can write us code, for example, for common use cases, and we need to investigate if it makes sense to integrate this into our daily work. We need to check if the generated code is really valuable for us. It can also write us code regarding complex solutions, so it suggests us code for problems we are having, and then we can use this suggestion in order to maybe adapt it or to use it directly. We need to see if this is working. And another topic is like unit testing. Can we rely on this coding assistant to let us build our unit tests? So this is something we need to investigate. Does it work, or is it more effort in order to make them work and to update them afterwards? We will see. Another topic is get feedback on our existing code. So we have code written, give us feedback. AI, give us feedback on this. Does it have room for improvement? Can we optimize things? AI can do that. To which extent is it usable in this direction? And another field is documenting code. So can it write documents? Can it generate us comments in code? Maybe we can save time here. So we need to investigate. So our goal is to check, is it compliant with data privacy? Is it compliant with GDPR? But also, is it usable? Does it really help us during development? Does it make our daily work as developers more effective, or how can we integrate it into our daily work? That's something we want to investigate.